Hello everybody and welcome back to Lucky by Nature. This is Beastdaemon and man oh man did we have a triggered viewer that was loaded with dual salt shakers last night. Woo! As you can all see here, he was not a happy camper. He was so upset that he probably peed his pants just from the anger. Why was he so angry? Well, if you haven't seen it, I made a video on how to solo tame a giga the Lucky Nation style. And this guy, we will call him Mr. Salt, as another viewer did. And, well, he didn't like it one bit. Let me play a little bit of the video because I would like to point something out to Mr. Salt. Hello everybody and welcome back to Lucky by Nature. This is Beastdaemon and today I will show you how to solo tame a giga. There are 3 ways to solo tame a giga. 1, it's the hard way. 2, the easy way. And 3, the Lucky Nation way. Or as I like to call it, we do it Lucky Nation style. On this video, we are going to solo tame a giga the Lucky Nation style. Everybody give me a woot woot! Anyway, don't worry guys, because I will also put out a video on how to do it the easy way.
Don't worry guys, because I will also put out a video on how to do it the easy way.
So, Mr. Salt,
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
some people just don't pay attention, as you can see. But personally, I think he got triggered because that is not something that he can possibly do, or like most, he would have been like, hey, that looks pretty fun. Anyways, as promised, this video is on how to solo tame the giga the ridiculously easy way. Actually, there are a few ways to do this, but I will show you 2 different things that I used in the past. First thing, I'm only gonna use the materials available in primitive because if you can do it with primitive items, then if you're on a normal server, it's much easier. So one way I do this is by using 4 dino gateways and a bear trap, a large bear trap. I use this method when I see a giga and they are nowhere near a trap. On primitive, we can't build metal gateways, so stone it is. The giga does go through it, so we have to work fast. But it's fine because I have been able to take down 100 plus level gigas and I do just fine. But just make sure that you have an ascendant crossbow if you are solo, or it will get out before you can take it down. Obviously, if you're on a normal server, you can just use metal, so you have no worries and you can take your time. Lure it in, and once it's trapped by the large bear trap, you have a few seconds to lock it in by placing the 4th dino gateway behind it. And done. So now you can just shoot the crap out of it until it goes down. I usually have my wyvern with me, so I just stand on it and shoot the giga from there, and no dinos bother me unless it's like a Rex, you know, those larger dinos. But then again, I can kill them with my wyvern without too much trouble. The second method I use is I place giga traps close to giga spawns. I do try to be neighborly, so I do leave the doors unlocked so others can use it as well. But unless I'm gonna use them, then I lock them in so that way someone won't come in by mistake, you know, by accident, because it did happen before and they got killed. But anyways, if somebody else uses my stuff, you know, no damage can be done to my traps because the gigas are not aggroed on me, the owner. Here are the areas that I had my traps in on our primitive server. Alright, so now all we need to do is lure the giga into the trap. My favorite dino to use in this instance is a decent level quetz with a good saddle because unlike everything else, the quetz can take quite a few bites from the giga. And it does just fine, plus you can stand on it. I don't suggest you use a tappy if you are going to solo a giga because it's a lot more risky and you may end up losing your tappy with a bite or 2. And plus the tappy won't help you much against other things like Rexes or Aloes. And with the quetz you can just shoot the giga from up in the air without anything bothering you. The giga almost always aggroes on the dino gateway, but I also leave my quetz just out of reach of the giga while I run over and close the door behind it. Then you can take your time to close the behemoth door where the dino gateway is. But I'm sure many of you are probably wondering why I didn't just have the behemoth door already closed and fly over the behemoth when bringing the giga in. And the answer is that more times than not, the giga will de-aggro from you after you get past the behemoth gate height, and it will turn around and run back out. And I can't use my quets as bait once I land it, so if you run towards the open door behind it, the giga will go there as well and bite you. But I found that this method works every single time without any issue whatsoever. But really, once you start to shoot it, it will try to run every which way, so you will have a chance to close the behemoth door that is open. Also, I want you to notice that I left an opening between one of the behemoth doors and the other three. The reason is because that will give me a clear shot at the giga no matter which way it runs. Now, the other option is to shoot it from top of your quets like this if there are too many predators in the area and you don't want to take any chances. We have a perfect view of the whole trap, so it can't hide from us. Okay, if you are on a primitive server and you are dealing with a 130 or higher level giga, you may need to reinforce your trap because the odds are pretty good that it will bust out before you get done with taking it down. So you will need to use some dino gateways and put them around whichever behemoth door it decides to attack, or I would just put them all around if it's running every which way. Now, there is a very important mechanic that I want you all to remember. As long as you are on the other side of the behemoth door, the giga will not be able to harm you or the gateways you place down as reinforcements. Obviously, if you are on a regular server, you don't have to worry about the extra dino gates. But also notice how half its body is out, so that will allow you to shoot the crap out of it while you are nice and safe on the other side because it can't harm you at all. But for those skeptics out there that probably think I'm on God mode, this is for you guys. Make sure you stay away from any openings or you are toast. So there you have it, guys and girls. Taming a giga can be fun and challenging. The Lucky Nation style. Or it can be super easy just like Mr. Salt likes it. But at least you now have options. Hope this video is helpful to you, and until next time, keep surviving.
My work saved the human race.